Hey dudes, Will here. Before Grayson and I hop on for this new live episode of Determined Focus, just wanted to hop on and let you know that you can find audio episodes of this podcast now available on Spotify. Literally every episode and interview we have ever done is now available on Spotify. If you've got time, it would be a huge help if you could follow, like the page, or even leave us a review. It would help us a ton. Also want to take the time to shout out all of our official subscribed members here on YouTube as part of Focus Squadron. Thank you so much. The best star pilots in the galaxy and good friends. If you would like to become a member of Focus Squadron and you are not already, you can go ahead and hit the join button below. That would be awesome. And as always, if you are not already, go ahead and follow Determined Focus on Instagram at Determined Focus Pod. You can also follow myself and Grayson on our Instagram accounts, Grayson at Mortis FM and myself at Will of the Force. Thank you so much for being here. May the Force be with you. Your focus determines your reality. See you in the live show.
Always remember.
Hey, happy Monday. Welcome back
What's
to Determined
up?
Focus. What episode number is this? 46?
46.
What
That's kind of crazy.
heck, dude?
Wait, so 4 away from 50.
What's that? What's the date for that?
I
What
mean,
day is that?
I'd assume just over a month, right?
So
March.
March 2nd.
When was Celebration? Last year?
Uh,
Was that April?
April, right?
Okay, so we've done 50 episodes in less than a year.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Some weeks was the double episodes because of the interviews.
Yeah, that's true. Well, this week we are back after our episode last week that we put out, the pre-recorded one with Bella Isabella Amidala, which if you've not seen, go check it out. We talked a lot of Padme, a lot of costumes. We might actually be talking a little bit about that today as well on our Rank Ferric section. But we got some we got a little bit of news, trying to catch up from the past 2 weeks. Not anything super crazy, but yeah, how's everybody been? It's been a couple weeks. We missed y'all. There's a lot of people talking. Oh my gosh. We got oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna go through here with the members real quick.
Oh yeah. Wait. Okay, go for it.
Okay, we got Downcast Bug, Focus 5. Focus, because it doesn't show the emojis, which is awesome. We got Jake Gates.
Games, baby.
One of my coworkers, he wears like full like Giants stuff, and it's awesome.
Really?
Yeah, he's from Brooklyn, so
Okay.
he's from New York. He's awesome. We got Sunny, Focus number 9. I remember that.
Yeah.
We got Matthew Green, Focus 17. Thanks for being here. We got Macman 004. And he got his link today. He got his merch.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, very cool.
Yes, I did send out the merch. The whatchamacallit.
Did you send it to everybody?
So I sent it to the people who 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago when I was like, hey, DM me. And if you want this, I will put it on the site. Everybody who sent me a DM, they were sent their links. Those links will be up for probably another 2 weeks.
Uh-huh.
And then they will be gone forever. So if you want your Focus Squadron stuff, go get your stuff. The stuff that is not specific to people with Focus Squadron numbers.
It's just like the individualized stuff.
Yeah.
It's temporary, time limit.
Yeah.
We got General Cameroni, Focus 18, unless you forgot to count. I think so. I'm going to take your word for it. After a certain point, if I don't remember, I'm sorry. It's very hard to keep track. We got Ryan here. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for being here. We're doing great. We're fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
How are you?
Also, Will, you're wearing your Empire Strikes Back hoodie, but my dad was just like randomly watching Empire Strikes Back and then went straight into Jedi on Disney Plus earlier. So
Woo!
It was a nice reset after I got snowed in this weekend. Not snowed in at my house. I got snowed in somewhere else. It was Anyway, we got Matthew Green, we got MacMan, we got Cameroni, we got Sonny, we got Cameroni, we Justin Solo. I don't know if I've seen you in here before, but love the profile picture, love the Optimus Prime shirt. That's goated. Making me think of that Daniel Warren Johnson Optimus Prime art, dude. So good. So good. Let's see. I think that's here you go. This is Man After Your Own Heart. Cad Bane is your favorite bounty hunter next to Boba. So pretty much yeah. Hey, we got Cole here. Focus 3. Sorry, you pulled up something.
No. I was pulling up Downcast Bug. DM me again because I did not see it. And it was not in my general or primary or requests folders on Instagram. And I did not see that.
The news is that they discovered the second LOM.
Or has hit the LOM.
See, MacMan, I mean, I wouldn't be here literally and on this podcast without my dad.
It's not just Star Wars, it's his entire life.
My physical being. Wait, you're getting Seth allegations. Shout out Beyond the Dune Sea.
What?
Has anybody said you look like Jack Black?
Yeah, my whole life. My entire life.
I just realized it's funny that we're friends with Connor and Seth because we're just I just feel like I've always said this, that we're just altered versions of one another.
Yeah.
It's here's the tall guy with the mustache kind of beard thing. And then here's the dude with long brown hair that looks kind of like Jack Black.
I wish I had sunglasses to
Dude, if you had the sunglasses to put the hair back,
Yeah. Which, hey, here's a Determined Focus exclusive. If you're watching Beyond the Dune Sea, which if you are not, you should be. They are now doing live streams every Sunday, which is really cool. So literally 24 hours ago, they were live. Seth changes his glasses based on the theme of the episode.
Does he?
He does.
I've never noticed that.
He does. And it's a little Easter egg. And he will always change his glasses based on what they are talking about.
So the color, the style, or what?
Kind of, he will be like, okay, well, we're talking about Maul today, so they're going to be a little more red.
I see.
It's always you're going to be able to it's not apparent where it's if they're talking about Jar Jar Binks, he's not wearing Jar Jar Binks glasses, but there's a little he put some thought into the glasses.
Yeah, I mean they're very meticulous about their stuff.
Yeah,
like I said, I've always thought you guys were alternate versions. Hey, I'll take it. I'll be honored to take that. All right,
that's
I love them.
Fine.
They're the best. Hannah's here. Return of the Kings.
Go out really far beyond the Dune Sea.
You got to go I don't know.
We're beyond the edge of the map in Minecraft. We're that's where there's just
we just fall off.
Yeah.
They're in creative mode. We're in survival. I don't know. There's something. I don't know. They are awesome. Let's see. Oh, we got insight here. 007.
What up, dude?
Am I making a mistake?
He's 6 or 5. 6? No, because who's 7? 7 was already in here. Downcast Bug is 7. No. Who's 007?
I'm pretty sure it's insight, bro.
Is it?
I knew it.
Is it?
I'm right. Yes, he just said it's 7.
Oh, well, I'm good. I'm happy I sent him the right number merch then to get number.
Because you would have just got the wrong number.
Focus 1.
Let's see. Also, I think you're working on this because I know it's taking a little while, but the giveaways, right? Are we working on those?
Yes, they are literally on the other side of this. They have all been packaged and labeled. I just have to, some of the boxes, when I brought them to the post office, they were like, "Hey, you can't use these boxes." And I was like, "Why?" And they were like, "Because it's not a good that goes in a box." And I was like, "What the heck are you talking about? This is
Doesn't matter.
And they were like, "Well, no, because like the jacket, they
Yeah.
wouldn't let me give that to them in a box. They were like, "Well, you can put it in a bag." And I was like, "Okay." And they were like, "Well, because you're at the table, like the counter, you have to buy a specific bag for it." I was like, "Hey, man, are you trying to scam me right now?"
That isn't. Is this UPS or the post office?
This was the post office.
What is up? That is just a lie.
That's what I said. And because I knew it was a lie, I took my stuff and I left.
Yeah. Because I see the way I mean, there's very limited times that I go to the post office. We're not talking about. Well, kind of. I send stuff out pretty often. You too might get a package. I don't know. Just expect the package. I don't know who you are, but you'll get one. But sometimes
like a Capri Sun ad. Expect a package. Expect it.
I'll send you a Capri Sun. Don't worry about it. But so, like, I pack up all my stuff
bag.
like preemptively, and so then like they're not like looking. But sometimes I go to the post office and I'm like, "Hey, I need something for this," and they're like, "Oh, just use this one. It's fine." And I'm like, "Okay." And they're very helpful. But maybe because I'm in a small town and I don't know. We'll see.
I'm not going to dox the post office that I was at, but it was one where I was like, I usually go to this one. I'll go to another one because it's probably a lot less busy. And it's probably less busy because the people there suck eggs. So
suck eggs. Hey, see, Hannah, I love my post office. My post office is great to me, but not everybody gets that look.
Post office. Thank the post office for their postage and their service.
Sometimes I've thought about working there, and then I realized I'd hate that. So,
and then you would literally go postal.
Yeah. This is actually a fun little starting question. Just to start off before we. Do you not know who Ulick Keldroma is?
No, I was just like, I saw all the letters very small on here, and I was like, is this an actual question, or did somebody just fall asleep on their keyboard?
Main character of the Tales of the Jedi comics.
Absolutely.
Great comics, by the way. Before we get into news and stuff, who's your favorite extended universe character? Like exclusive to the extended universe.
Oh boy.
Because I wouldn't say like so a lot of people say like Luke Skywalker, but in the EU, and I'm like, okay, but
no.
I'm like, it's
look. Is it basic for me to say Mara Jade?
No, she's awesome.
Because Mara Jade rules, but I feel like that's what most people would say.
I'm making an executive decision. Hold on, we're jumping the gun here. Where's it at? 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 Where's it at?
I don't know what you're looking for.
This one right here, baby.
Think ferret.
Everybody, we're making clips. Right now,
ranking banking clips.
It's true. Am I wrong?
You didn't say the actual part that I always say, though.
No, I said it. You didn't hear it.
Say the actual end of it.
We're not farming moisture like Uncle Owen. We're farming clips and ranking and baking and baking. We're
ranking, banking, franking.
This is not the order that we were gonna do things in, but I'm curious because I think I've never thought about this, and I'm doing it now. We are gonna do the Mount Rushmore of EU characters. We got to do top 5, which just to make it our personal top 5s.
Okay, it's going to be very hard for this all not to be people who are related to the Skywalkers. I think. Like Jason and Jaina, it would be very hard not to have them both on this list. I
see. Okay, I see where you're coming from. Okay, to start off with, can we agree that Mara Jade is on the list?
I think she might be the biggest head.
See, I think there are 2 that are very close, but I agree with you.
And the other one is...
So, One of them, I'm like, do we count this character as Legends because of how like he was kind of the face of Legends for a while.
I initially thought you were going to make a joke and say Belgar Miblis.
Hey, it's Bell Iblis, all right? Get his name.
Whatever his name is.
Parmesan cheese. That would be funny.
The Force Unleashed.
It's actually Jolie Bindo is awesome.
Jolie Bindo's.
Okay. So To the John is already kind of cooking here. I am saying absolutely Mara, absolutely Revan, absolutely Starkiller. The fourth one that I think would be Thrawn, but because Thrawn is canon, that's a weird thing now.
Isn't Revan technically canon now?
Yeah, but like, it's not in the sense of like a Thrawn where like they're literally like the look that like we don't know anything about Revan other than they existed. We don't know if they're twins. They're one person. Luke and Leia are one person.
Yep. Zach and Cody, one guy.
I at the very least think it's Mara and Starkiller on here.
Starkiller was the other one that I was thinking. Absolutely.
Yeah. You could go a couple different routes for Old Republic. Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, lucky you have that on right now. I think you can make the thing is like, do we qualify Thrawn? Because like Thrawn was such a capstone, headstone, whatever you want to call it for Legends. But now that he's canon and he's like the face of like the main bad guy of like a series and potentially even a movie at some point. I
think Thrawn falls into the category of Legends Luke.
I could agree with that.
Oh, Legends Luke is a completely different character. Sure.
But we interviewed
exclusive to the extended universe.
And when we interviewed Timothy Zahn, he said he views them as the same thing.
Absolutely.
So I think maybe Timothy Zahn gave us the answer in and of himself.
Yeah.
So
this is another one that came to mind.
This I could see. I'm also like could be an honorable mention.
Plagueis is canon. I know the book is like kind of campfire story-ish, but have you ever heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
I view that book, even though there's going to be consistency inaccuracies based on what we saw of him in very limited in Acolyte. I still think of him as the same character, thankfully. So
hold on, lore just dropped.
Yeah, Sonny's a twin.
What?
I'm assuming fraternal, right? Sonny,
oh my gosh! And her username is Twin Sons. Hey, maybe it's Twins Uns.
That's Sonny's crazy. Last name. Yeah. Sonny Uns.
Sonny Uns. That's crazy.
Ooh, here's a good... Dash Rendar is also kind of a good one.
Yeah,
I wouldn't put
only in one.
No, yeah,
thing, dude.
I wouldn't put that. I think low key, low genuinely. No. Prince Zizor is up there.
No. Prince Zizor is not on the Mount Rushmore of EU characters.
This is also, I'm like, Bane is a good pick.
I was going to say potentially Darth Bane.
But see, in the same thing with Plagueis, is we know a lot more about Bane in canon than not like they're keeping it pretty in line with the books of like him creating the Rule of Two and destroying the Brotherhood of Dark. Like that is like all canon material. So in my mind, I'm like, okay. I mean, I get that like he started in Legends, but like if he's that, some of these characters are so good. Like Thrawn and Bane and Plagueis, where they've jumped ship, you know.
Plagueis was also literally in the Acolyte. Speaking of which, I know we didn't discuss this for the news, but the Acolyte art book comes out tomorrow.
Dude, I'm pumped.
Yeah,
Kristen Baver, right?
Yep.
Did she write?
Baver, that's hers, and the foreword is Leslie Headland, and I'm pretty sure that's the. It was either in the book or something about the book, PR-wise, that Leslie Headland was doing, where she kind of dropped some lore on. It was basically confirmed that Chimera, the Stranger, would have been the first Knight of Ren,
which makes sense, and
probably
would have
gotten more Plagueis.
I want to echo something that I saw on Just Crate Pod. Hannah, where are you, Hannah? The subtle flex interviewing Duty's on. Yeah, I know. It was awesome. He was very kind. I don't even know how I pulled that off, to be honest. That was weird.
Wild.
That was very, very lucky. He's a very kind man, and I love him. Anyway, on Just Crate, they were like, okay, remember when it was like Clone Wars saved? Can we get Acolyte saved, please?
Please.
Can we get Acolyte lives? Chimere lives?
That's actually a fire t-shirt.
Oh yeah, I'm not
with the question mark like Ahsoka.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Acolyte lives. It's gonna start cooking. This is like Dead Beetroot. This is that how you say it? I'm going to assume so. This is like the Old Republic lineup right here. Like Nihilus, Keldroma.
Deadbeat Red?
Oh, probably, yeah. That probably makes a lot more sense, huh?
Deadbeat.
XR is a good one. I don't think he makes it. Okay. I think definitively Starkiller, Mara. I am going to say Revan because Revan is basically a blank slate in canon, and so much of that character is informed in Legends. And it's
Bastila?
Kind of I would see. I would. My thing with Bastila is she's great in the game, and then they make the Revan book, and the Revan book is good, but they kind of just I haven't read it, but I know about this because I know a lot about the book. Was basically just like put in the backseat of just being like, you're pregnant, you can't do anything. It's like, all right. Leia was out here in Heir to the Empire doing crazy side quests while she was pregnant.
Yeah.
So, this is a good take, Matthew. Would love to see Acolyte Season 2 with new dual leadership visions teaming up with Leslie. I agree. I think it'd be awesome, man. I think they could I think Acolyte Season 2 would really find its footing with the audiences that even didn't like it if they kept going forward. But we've talked about that a lot. I won't go on a full rant.
Yeah.
Someone brought up Corran Horn. I'm like, I mean, I like because X-Wing books, man. X-Wing books are huge. Yeah, I'm like, is there a specific? Oh my god! You know what? It's not Revan, bro. HK-47. That's like
I think that's kind of crazy.
Okay, you haven't played KOTOR.
But I think once again we're doing the Mount Rushmore, and you and I both agree on this. Hannah is not here to be like, well, what about Australia? So when it comes to a Mount Rushmore, those four heads also have to take into account iconicity. And if you were going if you were going to go to GameStop right now and buy a mask, you can buy Revan's mask. You cannot get an HK-47 pretty much anything for outside of a limited period.
So are you agreeing Revan is on the list then?
I would say Revan over HK.
Okay. All right. I was saying HK in the terms of representation of a droid because that is the most iconic Legends droid and like ever. I would say him and Proxy.
I guess, but I'm also like, if you walked up to like somebody on the street, you'd be like, hey, you know what the EU is? And they're like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I guess Cameroni
for EU characters, I don't think any of them are going to say. I don't think many people are going to say HK.
Yeah, Cameroni's like someone who's barely tackled Legends. HK-47 is not Mount Rushmore, but Revan for sure. Okay. Let's say Revan. And then we got to figure out this fourth spot because that's really tripping me out.
Look, Ram Kota's great, but him as another character in The Force Unleashed, I don't think is.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think.
I think you kind of have to have your Old Republic. You have to have your post '90s character. Like you have to think of like the compartmentalization of like eras. Is there like a Clone Wars characters that we're missing? I
was thinking of that. I'm like, was there like a Gendy character or something? Captain Fordo.
See, that's what someone said, Fordo, but I'm like, but like Fordo over like
Dirge.
Did think Dirge.
Dirge.
Some people said there's a character that's in Gindi that carries over.
Sha'agi.
There's a character that's very prominent in Gindi, or not prominent, but in Gindi's that carries over into the Clone Wars comics. That's like a really big character. Abeloth. No. I don't think so.
No, especially because she's going to be canon in Ahsoka season 2.
We'll see. We'll see. For Yuuzhan Vong, Onami, and then Shimron. See, I just think when you think of like Mount Rushmore, like Vong, like maybe just you have to make it like a character, you know?
Mm-hmm.
What? What? What is this, bro?
Roll out.
Let's see. By the way, I just want to say I'm gonna just plug Tatooine Traders. Did you pre-order? Did you get that new Clone Wars shirt?
I did not.
I pre-ordered it. I was very hyped.
It looks pretty cool though,
because it has my goat Vulvith Mon on it.
I think if I got another Tatooine Trader shirt and didn't at least find space for my other ones, Stephanie would shoot me.
You should like pick out some that you don't wear a lot and like raffle them off or something.
I guess, but then I'm also like, as a unofficial hoarder, I'm like, I also kind of like them because they're like art pieces, dude.
Yeah, that's the one thing is I'm like, I don't wear my Heir to the Empire one a ton, but that's like the first one that I ever got, so I'm like, I love it so much, you know. Mythical Pull with Jaster Mariel, but probably no. Is there like a bounty hunter?
I think Dirge would be the biggest one.
Cade Skywalker, not underrated, not Mount Rushmore. I agree. I could maybe, but no. I feel like I've heard this. I feel like I remember hearing Alex from Star Wars Explained talk about this at one point, and me being like, "What?"
Yeah, no
It's like, what is this, like the mount, or like the living mountain, like Mount Yoda and stuff?
Oh my
is this from the John? Is this from the Callista trilogy? See, I did think Crate, but I'm like, that's 3 Sith on there. I'm like, no. Nah, Mara Jade clears, bro.
Yeah, no way.
I mean, Fordo and Dirge, I think, are good top contenders when it comes to Legends. I do think Kyle Katarn is also a pretty big one, mainly because he was kind of the face of like, it was like him and Dash Rendar were like the face of Star Wars video games.
I wouldn't be opposed to Kyle Katarn.
Yeah. I mean,
so Revan, Mara, Starkiller, Kyle Katarn.
Yeah. And that honestly is pretty cool because Revan, although they confirmed Revan as a man later on in the canon, Revan was always intended to be not sure if they were a guy or a girl. And then you've already got Mara Jade as a girl, and then you got Starkiller and Kyle Katarn who are so that's like a technically 50-50 split of women and men in Legends. Just saying. Because genuinely, I'm sorry. This is gonna make people mad, but I've always said this. If they made Revan a woman in canon, I'd be so happy. I think that'd be so cool.
I think people would.
People would riot. But I'm gonna quote John Jackson Miller when he made those Old Republic comics. He always, anytime Revan showed up, he was like, I was very careful of never showing their face and never addressing if they were a man or a woman because I wanted it to make it feel like it was their version of the character from the games. And I'm like, that's awesome. Mm-hmm. That's super cool.
I really thought for a second you were going to be like, as John Jackson Miller always says, and then just be like, I don't give up.
No. I love this. I love this thing, but also this was a skit they did with was it the guys from Robot Chicken? It was like Seth Green and everybody. Yeah. They're awesome. I love them. We did say Bane earlier, but because Bane is out of terms of the Sith Lords, has the most canon definition, even though we still don't know a lot. And I think Bane's going to show up in Fate of the Old Republic. But Children of the Jedi. Yeah. I have the copy of that book signed. I met Barbara Hambly. She was a very kind lady. She wore a Jedi robe to Legacy Expo. It's awesome. Are we set? Okay. Yeah, I think Kyle Katarn. I think that's got to be the pick. Now, I want to know if you, as long as you agree with that, who are your top 5 EU characters, and I'll give you mine.
Darth Sanguine,
That's a canon character.
Darth Momin.
You're just giving your arbitrary Sith lords that show up in Shadow of the Sith.
Yeah, just moment. Sanguine.
Dude, I think about Shadow of the Sith like every couple days, bro.
It's the best.
I love that book.
Who would my top 5 be?
You don't have to be like specific in the order, but like if you have 5 characters, like I know you're not like the most like professional EU person.
Starkiller, Mara.
I see.
I liked Dirge.
See, Wes is saying Jason or Jaina.
Yeah, I do think there's going to be a lot of people when this is clipped and or posted that people are going to be like, one of them being our very good buddy Arakel is going to be like, well, what about Jason? Ah! And he's gonna throw his comic book collection.
I do really want to read the new Jedi Order stuff because I hear Jaina and Jason are just incredible. From what I know, I would lean more towards putting Jaina than Jason, mainly because Jaina like is kind of the undisputed GOAT of the new Jedi Order. And she's like Mara Jade and like, but just she's basically okay. Here's my thing with Jaina, and honestly, now I'm thinking like maybe I should take Kyle out and put Jaina in here. She is kind of the perfect continuation of Luke, Leia, Han, and Mara. Like all because yes, she is the daughter of Leia and Han, but like she's an amazing pilot. She's an incredible swordsman. She's a crack shot with a blaster. She's an amazing mechanic. She's a good leader. She's a good fighter. She's a good warrior. Like
Jaina's kind of OP.
I'm like, Jaina is what Anakin is like hyped up to be in the Clone Wars, low key. Like in terms of like she could be the poster woman of New Republic Jedi. Like I want to read these books, bro. I was talking to Arkel and he was like, we should do like a new Jedi Order book club, and I'm like, I'd love that. Would take forever, but I'd love to do that.
We'd be doing it for the next decade.
Yeah, 19 books. Agreed. Jason is cool, and I love his conversion to Cadus, but
yeah, I'm gonna say Mara. I'm gonna say, or for everybody who's going, it's Mara. Mara, Starkiller. I'm going to put Dirge on the list.
Good.
Maybe Dash, just for me as a personal. And I don't know, that 5th spot is tough. It's tough because there's so many characters who I'm like, oh, I love their stories in the EU.
Yeah,
but they're canon.
I mean, we're not getting that technical. If there's one that you really feel like should go on there, but because like okay, I'm not counting this one, but technically Ram Koda is canon, you know, even though
exactly,
it's like one name on Kenobi, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. That 5th spot's tough. What do you have your 5? Do you know your 5?
I have 4. I'm debating on my 5th.
Just shoulder pads go on the mountain.
That's so good. Luke. Oh God. Sabaoth is kind of not a bad. I wouldn't put him in my top 5.
Yeah,
but I do like
fun one.
Sabaoth is fun. We have a pretty similar crossover. Well, okay, I've got Mara. I've got Jolie Bindo. I've got. He's goated. He's my favorite companion in KOTOR.
That might be my 5th.
He's so cool, bro.
Dude, the wisest.
Dude, he's awesome. He's awesome, bro.
Yeah, maybe. You know what? My 5th pick is Jolie Bindo.
I love it. I love that. Yeah, I've got Mara, I've got Jolie, I've got Kyle, I've got Starkiller. Then the 5th, I'm
surprised HK isn't immediately on yours.
See that I think I'm gonna go HK just because I love him so much as a droid.
Okay.
So HK and Jolie were always my go-to companions in KOTOR. Because it was interesting because I would always play light side, but Jolie was kind of my neutral. He was that gray, right? And then HK was my dark side. So I always had like a really good like dichotomy of like different alignments in my party, which was always fun. But hey, there he is.
What's up, baby boy?
Okay, anyway, sorry for that detour. Do you want to just go ahead and do the other rank section while we're back at it and then cut back to the news?
Let's do it.
Okay, perfect. We've seen a lot of people do this. All right, I feel like I should play the bumper again, but I'm not going to. We've seen a lot of people do this because of the new leadership change, but we thought it would be fun. And this is, to be clear, not in a way of disrespect. This is actually in the utmost respect because we are big fans and very thankful for what she has done for Lucasfilm, even though she is not flawless and not everything was perfect. A lot of these things, I would say all of these things I enjoy. We're going to be ranking the Kathleen Kennedy Star Wars approved projects, basically.
We're doing this collaboratively?
I would say so. I mean,
okay.
There's a little bit of a debate there. Do we need to pull up like a I guess we're just gonna pull up like a document or something.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. Do you want to like find a list of everything? I mean, it's pretty much everything that came out from 2013 until this past year.
I kind of want to do it from memory because I'm also like, I don't think we'd forget anything, but who knows?
I'm going to just basically I'm going to go through timeline and we can write them all down and then we can do another list of basically have them side by side and be like, here's all of them and then move them over into the ranking spots, you know?
Okay. Well, then when I pull this up, we'll just list them all and then we'll give them numbers.
This is the only thing I will say is I'm probably not going to do video games.
No video games. I will say though, Clone Wars Season 7 should be on this list.
I was going to say that, yeah.
Okay.
All of Rebels, Clone Wars Season 7, that's going to be on there.
Okay.
Okay. I like how big our faces are now.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to mess with that to make it not annoying. Okay.
Oh, my flip-flop health. I have the... Guys, you want to see some Star Wars representation? I'm going to show my feet on camera.
Oh gosh!
I've got the Ahsoka, Ahsoka the Whites.
Hey, we need to apologize, dude.
Clip it.
Get out your ukulele. You need to do a YouTube apology for that. Okay,
sorry. It's like the Across the Spider-Verse apology. the apology video.
Okay. Here. You know what?
You want to just list them all off first?
Okay. Clone Wars, Season 7, Rebels, Kenobi.
Okay. All right. I was going to just go. Okay. Yeah, you got it.
No. I want to see how many I can think of.
Okay.
TFA, Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker, which is technically Tross if you want to do the Rise of Skywalker. Resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Boba, Mando, Ahsoka. Is Visions on here?
Yeah.
Okay, Visions.
You're missing a lot right now.
No, I know. I'm trying to think. Are we doing every Tales project separately?
That's up to you. I don't mind combining them all.
Tales Jedi, Tales Underworld, Tales Empire. I would say because Tales of the Jedi would carry there.
Edwin, we'll just put we'll just put 6 and 7 together because but yeah, I agree with you.
Acolyte. What am I not thinking of? Rogue One.
Mm-hmm.
Andor.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think of shows that I'm missing for live action.
Guys, don't help him.
Yeah, no, I'm not looking. Bad Batch.
Yep, there you go. That's the one I was waiting for. Man, you're taking a long time for this one. That I'm shocked.
What am I?
You're missing a movie.
Oh, Solo.
You're also missing one of your favorite shows on here.
I said Ahsoka, didn't I?
One, no, there's more than one. I said one of.
And I said Book of Boba Fett, and I
Yep.
said Mando,
Yep.
and I
Yep.
said Rebels. One of my favorite shows.
Yeah, dude.
Come
on.
So hard to think of these like this. What am I missing right now?
Live action show.
What? Now I feel crazy.
Everyone in the comments is just like yelling at you right now.
I feel insane right now.
Dude, it literally came out 2 years ago.
I feel
you're
crazy.
also we're not helping Luke's case to watch this.
Oh, Skeleton Crew! Dang!
Yeah, I was about to say. He literally said.
I feel so bad.
He said point proven.
I feel so bad. No! Skeleton Crew is great.
It's so good.
It's actually one of the Star Wars shows that has one of the best Rotten Tomato scores. What am I? Okay.
Hey, SWA7 disagree. Also hate your AI picture. Also, why is every single letter capitalized?
Yeah. Also, in timeout. What am I missing? Skeleton Crew, Solo, Bad Batch, Andor, Rogue One, Acolyte, Tales of the Empire, Tales of the Underworld, Tales of the Jedi, Visions, Ahsoka, Mando, Boba, Resistance, Tross, TLJ, TFA, Kenobi, Rebels, Clone Wars Season 7.
I think you've pretty...
Did I get them all?
I think you've got all the movies.
Yep.
I
got all the live action.
Yep.
The live action series.
Pretty sure. Matthew, I mean, there's a lot of that Lego stuff that I'm like we could technically put Rebuild the Galaxy in there if we wanted to. Because that is a little bit more of a unique and like ambitious project. Oh, Sonny does make a good point. I feel like you have to put in this here. Young Jedi Adventures.
Oh, yep.
Put that in there, even though we're frauds and we haven't watched it.
Fraud. I lied.
So we got Tales. You did Visions. I think that's pretty much everything. I'm gonna go actually in order of things that came out. So starting with Clone Wars with season 6, and then also 7 a couple years later. Rebels, Force Awakens, Rogue One, Last Jedi.
You skipped Andor.
I'm going in release order. Like when they 2013, 2014, 2015.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Not chronological timeline order.
Okay.
So yeah, Last Jedi, then Solo, then Mando.
It's not technically canon.
That's what I was saying. Rebuild the Galaxy, like we should probably include. Then Rise of Skywalker.
Mm-hmm.
Then we circled back to Mando.
Mm-hmm.
As well as Bad Batch.
Yep.
And Book of Boba Fett.
Yep.
Then we got some of the Tales stuff. We got Andor. We got Kenobi.
Mm-hmm.
So those are all on there. Then I'm kind of jumping ahead a little bit, but then we got Ahsoka, and we got Visions, and then we got Acolyte and Skeleton Crew. And Rebuild the Galaxy. I think that's everything. Oh, I didn't think about this one again. I also have not seen it before. Forces. I did forget about Forces Destiny.
Oh yeah, it's true.
So there's gonna be like some here at the bottom that we like physically cannot rank because I've not seen them. So I'm sorry.
Okay, so how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Oh my goodness, brother.
Okay.
I thought you were immediately putting it at number 1.
Did you see what Luke sent us? Which would probably be a whole lot easier.
No, I have Do Not Disturb. Oh, did he send his tier list ranking site with picks? Oh, literally someone made a one on the... okay, yeah. Luke, I love you. I miss you.
It has everything, though. Because what if it doesn't?
Because we might have to put some in there.
Oh, but it's a tier list though. What? This is all Star Wars movies and series 2025 Andor season 2 tier list maker. And there's dude, what Phantom Menace is on here.
Oh, so it's just all Star Wars projects in general. But we don't have to do.
Oh, I mean, tier list ranking site with picks, but we're not doing a tier list.
I mean, we could technically do it like that and then just put it in numerical order just for organizational visual purposes. Like top of S is number 1, whatever. Like
he said, ignore movies 1 through 6. Duh.
Okay, let's do it, and then I'll keep track of a numerical order. How about that? Just for the visual purposes of it.
Okay, but I'm looking at this now, and there's stuff on here that we listed that is not on here. I don't think.
Oh, like
Rebuild
what?
the Galaxy, or yeah, Rebuild the Galaxy is not on here.
Oh, Cameroni. This list is proof that Star Wars is dead. It's so dead, like dead, completely dead.
Yeah, we haven't had new stars in so long.
People say Star Wars is dead, and then Andor.
I mean, I guess let's just do it. Let's just.
You want to do the numerical list or that tier list?
Let's do the tier list, and then I'll just change the letters.
I was about to say okay, and then I can just also. We can the rest that we didn't include. We can I'm gonna keep track of the numerical list for later as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Bump that thing up, bro. It's kind of tiny.
Really?
A little bit, not super tiny, but like. You're making hella. We haven't had Star Wars since 2025. It's so dead. Cole, I already know Shadow Lord's going to be S tier. You don't even know, buddy. You do know. You know ball actually.
The rows have been added.
Oh wow, you did okay. All right. Okay. I was just gonna say we keep it to 5 boxes and we'll just we'll keep it at like 3 or 4 a box, but
okay. I mean, we can do that too. We can just do it like a regular tier list. You mean?
Yeah, but we won't just keep it 1 through 6, and then we'll just do that, and it basically it's like a book. We'll just read it like a book.
Okay,
does that make sense? Okay.
Yeah. So
yeah, who is in your room right now on your computer, buddy? Who snuck into Luke's outpost?
Okay. Here it is.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, I thought it was still there. Gosh, dang it.
Just like
hold on.
Delete each row. I'm sorry. I feel like bro. Will is Maul right now. He's Sisyphus. So you roll the boulder up the hill.
My chains are broken.
It's Luke's outpost.
That's actually so funny to make a spam account,
dude.
That's actually so funny.
It's like the onion, but just Luke's outpost.
That's awesome.
Edwin said, "When's the next Tales from the Archives? Could it be in time for Shadowhunter and Shadow Lord?" Sure. The plan is we are doing Master of Evil. Actually, I was taking a break from reading because I was reading a lot. And then we're doing Master of Evil, and then we're gonna figure out what we're doing next. Either Shadows of the Empire or Shadowhunter. I think those are the two, but we'll see what happens. Shadowhunter's audiobook is so good. Like, if you want a taste of what Shadow Lord is going to be like, listen to the audiobook of Shadowhunter. I promise you will not regret it. It is so good. Can we just go ahead and get okay. Actually, no, you know what? I am going to be bold. And I do think we'll do it, compartmentalize it into tiers, and then we'll put it in order. But can we agree that Clone Wars Season 7 is it always? Yeah. I know there's those middle episodes which might knock it down briefly, but I also would say Rebels. To put that up there, I'd put Rebels over Ahsoka for sure. I mean, you got to put Andor, right? We got to put Andor. I would, yeah. that again, we're gonna change this around. Yep, good pick. Last Jedi. Can we put Solo in there too, please? Hey, can we put Solo in there? Hey.
Like some of these like posters are like not what I Rogue One. A?
Yeah, absolutely.
Force Awakens B.
Yeah. Visions. We'll put Vision just because it's all. It says Visions too, but we'll just put all of Visions.
Yeah, I would say. Oh, the Acolyte. No, is that crazy?
I'd put it over Force Awakens. I don't know if I'd put it over Rogue One and Solo.
I would say at the end of A.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Sonny said, and what if I said Book of Boba Fett is in my A tier? That's your opinion?
That is not crazy, I don't think. I would
it's
say
not crazy. I disagree. But...
B for Boba Fett? Absolutely. Come on. Come on.
Okay, can we at least put Mando up in A?
Sure.
I think it goes under Skeleton Crew above Last Jedi.
Okay.
Just for now.
Okay.
Sorry, since I get it, I understand, but to me, I think this is going to be a hot take. Force Awakens is, I think, my least favorite sequel movie. I don't know. I'm a Rise of Skywalker defender, bro. Oh yeah, that's a good.
Like A is too much though.
I mean, we're not.
Okay.
Tales of the Jedi. Just for sure, whatever. Yeah, that's fine. Again, we're not like going adherent necessarily by the letters at this point, but yeah, I like Tales of the Jedi. Is that Empire and Underworld as well?
Yeah.
Did we already put Visions in there? Or is that?
No, I didn't. Where's Visions?
Is that 2? The 2 at the bottom?
But where do you want it?
I'd put it probably above TFA. What else is that? And then Kenobi. Yeah. Is that which one?
I like Kenobi more than I like Rise of Skywalker, though. I think.
I wish I could say I did, but but I'm fine. I understand that I'm in the minority.
Well, it can go there. I don't like it more than I like Tales of the Underworld, though.
Okay, let's go. You want to go bottom to top? Is that to be easier? I mean, we have to keep Resistance and Young Jedi at the bottom only because we haven't seen them.
Yeah, look, we have not seen them. Sorry.
Like they are on my list. But once I get into more of the High Republic stuff, I'm gonna apparently Young Jedi Adventures is very good. Dante loves it. He watches it with his daughter. Dante of Rebel Scum, best Star Wars con ever.
I'm gonna do this.
You really okay? Yeah, I would put. Okay, so I'd put Underworld over Boba, and probably Force Awakens. No, I'd put it under Force Awakens.
You want to put Tales of the Underworld up here? Right
there. Yeah. That's my opinion.
I don't hate that.
Just because those Cad Bane episodes are so good, bro.
Yeah, no, I don't hate that at all.
I probably would put Kenobi over Rise of Skywalker. I'd put Kenobi over Boba, but they're kind of neck and neck for me. So I'm not like married to that idea.
It's really tough. Because that Luke Skywalker episode carries.
Yeah, but it's just for me. I'm like, as a package, I'm like, ugh. I don't know. We talk about this all the time. I understand. Yeah. I personally would put Andor right below. I know I'm jumping to the top. I would put Andor right below Clone Wars and above Rebels. You got to think how much it like kind of revolutionized.
I'm okay with doing that, but I don't think it's above Rebels.
That's interesting. Okay, all right. Tales of the Jedi's thing.
This is just the Ahsoka show right here, without Andor. Like this is literally Ahsoka right here.
Could you share the link to this list? So hold on. I'll put it in for y'all right now. I said you could add images and stuff. I'm just gonna put it in the chat for y'all. I'm gonna be posting it from my personal account. Sorry, guys.
Can I get nuts?
Not nuts at all, bro. Not nuts at all.
That's awesome, dude.
Now, is Rogue One over Mando? I'd say. Oh, that's tough, dude. I don't know over Bad Batch and Rogue One. I'd put it over Bad Batch, but not Rogue One. Like Acolyte?
I think I would put it over Rogue One, not Bad Batch.
That's what I'm saying. Wait, I'm saying Bad Batch below Rogue One.
And I'm saying flip-flop. I'm saying Bad Batch Acolyte. Like the way it is right now, that's what I would say.
All right, okay. Are we good with, okay, I know this is like technically we're just going by blocks. Are we good with C and B? I'm pretty happy with those.
Yeah, I really like Visions, but the Ronin in some of those episodes are really carrying some of the lower episodes on there. Like the entirety of the project, I'm like, do I like the entirety of Visions, everything in those 3 seasons, more than I like the entirety of Tales of the Underworld? I would say probably not.
Okay, guys, I just dropped a link in the chat.
I would say probably this.
Sorry, I spaced out. You're going to put Underworld over Force Awakens, then Vision. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I love Visions, and I think it is phenomenal. I'm just thinking of the entirety of Visions as a whole. Probably not better for me than Tales of the Underworld or Force Awakens. I agree. So then Rogue One. See, I do think I'd put Acolyte below Rogue One. I think Rogue One is overall a better package, and you also don't get Andor without it.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. I think I'm cool with that there. I'm cool with Mando, and then Solo, Last Jedi, Skeleton Crew. Like, I'm honestly very happy with that. And then Tales of the Jedi, Ahsoka,
Resistance
Andor.
is literally above Young Jedi Adventures just because I've seen more clips of Resistance than I've seen.
Yeah, I agree. That's fine.
So,
honestly, dude, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 21 projects right here.
21. Oh, Rebuild the Galaxy is not on here.
Do we want to add that in there?
See if we can. How do I do that?
It said something about you can add images or something.
Create a meme. Where would I, if I like do this?
No. Is it where you click that pin images thing? The right above where all the leftovers are, where it says pin images and there's like that pin thing. Does that do anything?
It says pin images and then it literally does nothing.
Okay. All right.
Which is great. Let me do, if I just drop this in here, what happens? Oh, it just brings me to a link of the eBay poster for Rebuild the Galaxy. Okay. Thinking about this, where would you put Rebuild the Galaxy?
I'd probably put it somewhere. Can you scroll down? Sorry. I couldn't see it. I'd put it probably below TFA, above Visions.
Dang, you'd put Rebuild the Galaxy above Tross?
I mean, because I know that I'm a lot more. I like Tross a lot more than a lot of people, so I'm not trying to be like crazy or anything. I do think Rebuild the Galaxy is like a really.
Honestly, you said above TFA, but under Underworld.
No, I said. Oh, what did I say? I put it. I think I put it in between. No, I would. Maybe I'd put it below Visions.
I would probably put it above TFA.
Oh wow!
Dude, Rebuild the Galaxy is sick.
It is, but I mean, I know like I said that Force Awakens is my least favorite sequel, but I do love Force Awakens. Also, is Tales of the Empire like way too low? No, I'm fine with that actually. I didn't love Tales of the Empire.
I look, the animation is phenomenal and the way it looks is fantastic. Is the story my favorite? No. I think if Tales of the Underworld was or Tales of the Empire was packaged in a different way, like if it was a book or a comic, I would probably like it a whole lot more. This is coming from somebody who is a huge fan of what Lucasfilm Animation does.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's not the most memorable of the stories. I love Morgan Elsbeth.
I forgot she's. I was always only thinking of the Barris episodes, but yeah, you're right. Yeah,
there's so much cool stuff in it. I just don't think the cool stuff in it holds a lot of weight.
Yeah,
comparatively.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I don't hate, like, if we really wanted to, we could do this.
Oh, I mean, I'm not really worried about where it's at in the tier list placement, I guess. I mean,
if we really like, if we did this, that's fine. And this is the only reason why these are in C's is because we have not seen them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not seen.
Yeah. Not seen.
Yeah.
I mean, there personal, like if it was just me, I would make a little bit of changes, but overall, collaboratively, because like for me, the big thing is like Boba would be a lot lower for me. Like I would put Boba at the very bottom for me, but I'm fine because I'm fine with it being like kind of in that like lower mid section. So, and I probably would put Andor above Rebels, but like it's such a Andor and Rebels are my two favorite. Like they flip flop as like full packages. Clone Wars season 7 is not to say that it's carried by this. Those middle episodes are a little rough, but the Siege of Mandalore is like those last 4 episodes are just perfect Star Wars.
That's a movie.
Yeah, it's like it is. In my opinion, I always say this. I said this with Hat Guy when he brought him on. The Siege of Mandalore is my favorite Star Wars movie other than Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah,
it's Empire Strikes Back and that it's neck and neck. Like I could watch them anytime. It's so good. It is genuinely masterful.
I like that.
So I think you and I collaboratively, this is a good ranking of the projects that have been released and approved by Kathleen Kennedy under the past 13 years of Star Wars.
Okay.
Cool. That's fun. I'm curious. I'd love to see people's lists if you like post them on your story or tag us or something. This is not a this is not a bashing thing. This is obviously all preference. You know, everyone's gonna have a different preference. Like I said, not all these projects I like absolutely am in love with, but I mean, I've enjoyed every single one that I have watched. And I probably will enjoy Resistance and Young Jedi Adventures when I eventually get to them, and I have just not because I am lazy.
Yeah, truly, I have not. Obviously, we have not seen Resistance or Young Jedi Adventures, but I can look at every single one of these posters for these projects and think of a favorite moment from Star Wars in every single one of them.
Yeah,
like, and I mean favorite moment as in like those are key moments in the way that I have consumed and have been reignited for love of Star Wars.
I know we've been talking for an hour, but do you want to rapid fire real quick your favorite moment from each of these? I could tell you. I think I could tell you mine.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, do you want to just go one by one for each thing?
Like you back and forth?
Yeah. Let's go. Do you want to start like bottom to top?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite moment from Tales of the Empire?
I'd probably say the Thrawn and Rook showing up with the Elsbeth episodes. I love that moment.
That's probably my second. My first,
and seeing Thrawn in that animation style is awesome.
Yeah, that's probably my second. My first is definitely Grievous's siege.
Ooh, yeah. Goated.
Okay.
Tross. I with Han Solo, Leia using the Force to like bring back that memory for him to get that one last final chance, him throwing away the lightsaber and him like just seeing Ben Solo come back, bro.
I would say Luke and Leia training.
Yep, that was my second. That was my second right there. So we flip-flopped on Empire and Dross.
I'm sure we're going to have the same one for Kenobi, I would assume.
I mean, this is pretty much everybody's favorite moment, right? But it's the I am what remains. I'm sorry, Anakin.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's peak. It's peak.
Yep.
Probably going to have the same one for Book of Boba Fett, too. Actually, I have okay, you say yours and then I'll say mine, because I kind of have a 1-2.
It's Luke talking about Yoda with Grogu while they're in the forest and they're walking.
Yep.
Like,
it's
without
amazing.
a doubt.
Yeah.
Always get back up.
Always get back up. For me, the other one is like, I genuinely, like, I stood up and screamed, like shouted, because I was so hyped. The Return of the Mandalorian, as he walks through those doors.
Oh,
has
yeah.
the Darksaber. I was like, yes! Like, just, because after the high of Mando season 2, like, I loved Din Djarin, so I was so stoked.
Yeah, my number 2 would be just anything Cad Bane.
Oh, yeah, Cad Bane, too. Awesome.
Yeah, just anything Cad Bane.
Boba Fett, I think, for me, as a package, is not my favorite, but it has a lot of great moments. That's what I always say about it. Like, that's the best thing about it for me. Visions. There's a lot of good moments in Visions, but
it's just the Ronin.
Just anything with the Ronin, ever. Yeah. He's on the screen. I'm good.
Without question.
Yeah. Force Awakens. There's a lot of great moments in Force Awakens, dude.
Oh boy.
Honestly, just to parallel with Tross, I think I will have to go the death of Han Solo.
I was gonna say it's true, all of it.
That's a good one. Han is that's my big thing with Force Awakens. Is Han is so incredible. I will say, Cameroni, this actually I might say this.
I was thinking
that I get chills thinking the music kicking in, that lightsaber. It like everything, just like
I was between that and her when she picks up the lightsaber, hearing Obi-Wan's voice in Mos Eisley Castle.
Dude. And then Mac Man saying, "Chewie, we're home, bro."
Yeah, yep. Like I will say, like, that's a great moment, but it's also like that was the trailer.
But still, though, like it's like you can't help but think, but you know. Yeah. Also, I mean, to be fair, Jedi steps in finale, Rey going up to Luke, like that happening in theaters was crazy.
Yeah.
Tales of the Underworld. I mean, I'd say it's got to be, and I'll let you take the reins on it.
I would say it's Cad Bane killing what's his name. What's his friend's name?
His friend's name. I'm blanking on the friend's name, but yeah, for me, it's that exact same moment, but it's when he finds out, like when you as an audience member find out that Cad Bane has a son, you know, and he becomes Cad Bane basically.
Yep.
So good.
Yep. That's just insane.
We both have the same thing for Acolyte.
Absolutely.
Episode 5.
Yep.
Episode 5, The Stranger. Manny Jacinto, the GOAT, and I love him. Rogue One.
I know mine for Rogue One.
Go ahead.
I'm one with the Force is with me.
Yeah, dude.
Like that's like that scene screams, and it's, I mean, spoiler alert, it's my favorite thing in Andor, but like, exact same thing as the Force healer in Andor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Insight said Vader hallway scene. That is not my favorite moment in that movie, but it obviously is iconic.
I really like it. It's so much fun to watch, but it's just like, that's not my favorite moment from it.
This is a hype moment too. The final battle of Scarif, like when they're getting the doves, it's awesome. I think for me, it's
anytime Saw Gerrera says "Borg Gullet,"
dude, I do love Saw in that movie. I was gonna say, I think this one always gets me, and it's such a niche moment, and it's parallel to yours as well. When Bodhi connects the relay and the grenade goes in and he just looks and he knows that he's done it and there's nothing he can do about it and it just cuts to the explosion. His death gets me every time.
Yeah.
Because when Rogue One came out before Andor, Bodhi was my favorite out of those. He's not a main player, but like Riz Ahmed is a you have no idea what I have. But I really Bodhi, like him, I've of course just like him being kind of the whole reason why it starts in the first place, of like him being the messenger and him like, and dude, he creates the name Rogue One. Like,
yeah, no, that is good.
It's good. The Mandalorian, no, Bad Batch. I'm sorry. I'll tell you mine.
Oh boy. Okay, what's yours?
Crosshair killing Lieutenant Nolan after when the Mayday.
Yeah.
That episode is one of my favorite episodes in anything in Star Wars. Crosshair is such an incredible
whole episode is gorgeous.
It's like anytime there is a Crosshair episode, you're like, all right, I'm about to watch one of the greatest things ever. You know, it's really good.
I will also say the intro of episode 1 of Bad Batch with Kanan is like that's like that cold open is incredible. With
Also,
Order 66
Tech's death.
That is not my favorite moment.
But it is an incredible for the show.
Don't want to think about it. The only other moment that I was thinking for Bad Batch was when Rex is having the standoff with Wolf in season 3. I love that,
dude. Also, just like the final, like when they're all in front of the tree, and like like Crosshair's hand is cut off, and there's the goggles, and dude, even just like the very end of like Omega going off to the rebellion, and the goggles are on the dash of the ship, and
Cody and Crosshair having that conversation in front of all of the names of the clones is so good, dude.
It's incredible.
That's so good.
Bad Batch is awesome.
Yeah,
I love Bad Batch. There's too many good moments, man.
Mm-hmm.
The Mandalorian, filled with incredible moments.
Season 2, Chapter 13, the Jedi.
Yeah.
That's mine.
Oh, the Jedi. See, I'm going the rescue.
Yeah, that one's fun. But I just like that episode of The Mandalorian season 2 is my favorite live action episode of Star Wars. It is also, like, in a nutshell, pretty much everything I love about Star Wars in the span of one episode.
Mm-hmm.
Without, like,
sure,
maybe some little things here and there, but that is, like, if I had to show somebody, like, hey, why do you love Star Wars? It's kind of all in that episode. Dude,
Cameroni, I'm gonna get on my little soapbox here, but like when I did a Star Wars campaign, I had Dark Troopers involved, and I like was waiting to I scared my players, and I played that music. Like they were like in the woods of like this on Droman Kos, and like they were like looking into the woods, and they just saw glowing red eyes, and then just like a cannon blast from their shoulder, just like, and it was like, whoop, 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 just it's so. Anyway, yes, the Dark Troopers are peak for me. My favorite episodes in The Mandalorian are, I would say Jedi is my third favorite episode, but my favorite episodes is either the premiere of the show, just like, and then the rescue, but also I love the first episode of season 2 when him and Cobb Vanth take down the crate dragon, bro.
Yeah, dude.
It's especially the aspect ratio change where it, and then the crate dragon.
So sick.
But also like Ahsoka like first showing up in the Jedi. I remember watching that at 3 a.m. when it came out, and just like you just see the white lightsabers and you're like, there she is, that's her.
I was giggling like a child that entire episode.
It's so good. Solo, a Star Wars story.
Mine's a very small moment.
Tell me, I would love to hear it.
I love Solo. There's a truly front to back, I love Solo. I think my favorite little moment in Solo, though, is it's between Han meeting Chewie in the jail cell
Mm.
Or when Han is walking up to the counter for the Empire and the Imperial March is playing as a
Yeah,
source of propaganda with like join the Empire today. I
love it.
am such a sucker for stuff like that. So
Yeah, it's
that might
fun.
be my like favorite like little thing. It always makes me laugh every time. Um, that I would maybe I'll say that. Yeah.
Okay. Mine is there. I have a lot. You guys know I'm a huge Solo fan. That movie like reinvigorated my love of the character of Han Solo. Because I was not a big Han guy growing up, and now like he's in my top 5. Um, honestly, him Han shooting first, man. Him taking down Beckett, bro. Just
Yep.
it's real good.
Yep.
I'd say my other moment is when towards the end of the movie when they'd go do the when he goes to the Sabacc game and they have the mimicking of the handshake from Empire Strikes Back and he gets the card
Yep.
and also we were talking about this on Bella's episode, but great outfit, the dark blue shirt with the vest.
So sick.
It's awesome.
If I had to pick a Han Solo outfit to do like cosplay of, it would be that outfit.
It's so good. Han got the drip in that movie.
Yep.
Just go ahead and say the moment for Last Jedi for us.
The greatest teacher failure is we are what they grow beyond without question.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the moment.
Other than that, my favorite moment in The Last Jedi is when Luke, Han, and Leia all meet up and Luke gets to meet Leia and Han. Like in the sequels as like because that's canon. They actually got to live happily ever after and he got to see them again before Han died. Remember that, guys?
Yeah. Just so good. Also, I will say, yeah, when Kylo killed my B moment for Last Jedi is Kylo killing Snoke. That moment, I was like in the theater.
It's probably a top 5 for me. My B moment is Luke versus Kylo.
Yeah. Or just like, yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Skeleton Crew.
Your focus determines your reality.
Yeah, that's a great one. Is that my favorite? Honestly, just because I felt so gratified as a lightsaber guy when Wim picks up the lightsaber and he has it upside down. I remember watching it and being like, he has the lightsaber upside down, and then he turns it on, and that's exactly what happens. I was like, I'm so glad that I understand like the dynamics. It just was awesome. Skeleton Crew is peak, man.
So good.
I love that show. See, I think our Tales of the Jedi moments are going to be different.
I think they are.
What is yours?
So I love all of the Dooku stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Very on any given day, it could be when Dooku actually deletes Kamino from the archives.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think my favorite moment is Ahsoka doing the spin and training over and over again that moment. And then you see it used in the final moments of that episode when Order 66 is happening. I think that is my favorite episode of that show. Yeah. I love that. And like you see Ahsoka training at the beginning and Anakin's there and then like, oh yeah, that was easy. And she's like, oh, why aren't you proud of me? Like I just aced that. And he's like, because it was easy. Mm-hmm. And then like, oh, you want to train for real? And Anakin being the one who trained her to survive the event that Anakin actually, it's like, that's the coolest thing ever, dude.
Yeah.
Like that is like so many different points of why I love Clone Wars Season 7 of all of that stuff meshing. And that could have been dropped into Clone Wars Season 7 and it fit perfectly. I love that episode. I think that's my favorite episode of Tales.
So here's my thing. That is my problem with the episode is it should have been in Clone Wars Season 7. Okay. I personally, when that episode came out,
they would have had to have done a flashback in Clone Wars Season 7, and that's also like something they don't really do in animation.
Well, to be more clear, I wish it was just in Clone Wars in general. I wish it was something that was like an early season Clone Wars thing because personally, for me, and this is just my opinion, that episode is backfilling to me. And so when it to me, it's like when I watch season 7 and I see that, I'm like, oh wow, Anakin trained her well. And I see that isolated and I'm like, I'm like, yeah, that happened at some point. That's cool. But man, it would have been so cool if that was like a moment in an episode back in like Clone Wars season 3. And then when season 7 came out and that happens, you're like, oh my God, Anakin taught her how to do this years ago. For me, I personally, my favorite Ahsoka moment is her being at Padme's funeral.
Yeah, that's also a big one. I will say, just to like be devil's advocate of that, I think it hits harder for me after watching Clone Wars season 7, being separated from it, knowing that she survives, and then realizing that, and sure, backfilled of like, oh, Anakin's the one who ultimately saved her in the end.
Mm-hmm.
I think having that built on after knowing she survives and how she survives in Clone Wars season 7 hit harder for me, because I feel like if she had done that in the episode, within hours, people would have been like, she does that same move in season 7, blah, 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 blah. And it might not have hit as hard for me.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where like not knowing that was something that he taught her, and then being like watching that episode and then being like, oh my God, no. And then it ending with that, it was just like, it's the hurt of Clone Wars season 7 is so much why I love that Siege of Mandalore arc and those last 5 episodes, and then having that like add continuity of that. Same reason why like Clone Wars season 7 is basically backfill for Revenge of the Sith, and it makes me love Revenge of the Sith more. So I'm like,
yeah,
it's a different thing.
Yeah, for me, I think that Ahsoka episode, it feels kind of like it kind of feels like a deleted scene to me, where it's like,
sure,
for me, I was like, I just didn't need it. I guess that's my thing. Is that doesn't mean that it's bad. I still like that episode, and when I rewatched it, because I remember I got in a conversation with Cole a couple years ago. We rewatched all of Tales of the Jedi, and I remember and he's like, "Man, I love this episode," and I was like, "Really?" I was like, I mean, I like this episode. I don't dislike it, but I just remember being like, "Oh, okay, that's kind of cool." That's how I felt for me. Whereas, like, especially coming off of the Dooku episodes, for me, where that is my thing, is that specifically the last episode of the Dooku episodes is genuinely those Dooku episodes in general, but specifically that last one is my favorite animated episode other than the Clone Wars, than the last 4 episodes of season 7. It's like that and then Dooku. Yeah. And that's because I'm like, it elevates Dooku so much. Yeah, Sonny brought it up, but like the Dooku and Yaddle talking at the tree, and then especially him being like, I mean, the fight and like it in my opinion, kind of mirroring Return of the Jedi a little bit, of like getting a fight in that like kind of the ironworks of Coruscant, and the light and the light actually the door closing, the light getting subsided, and then Dooku being like, "Then let me give you a piece." Like, oh, and then just the smile that Palpatine has. Like, maybe I'm a sicko, but I'm just like, oh my god,
no, it is really good.
It's so good. Anyway, I'm not trying to be negative on the Ahsoka episodes. I do like those episodes. Honestly, my least favorite episode. Well, not least favorite, because it's the same episode as the funeral. But when we now know that the Inquisitor has a nickname, the Crow, based on, we'll get into that in a second, because we'll do a couple rapid fire news things after this.
Yeah.
But that episode, I'm kind of like, just because I was a big fan of the Ahsoka book, and then when that episode came along, I was like, okay. I was like, I didn't need that, but I get why for public audiences it was. Yeah. Ahsoka.
I mean,
there's so many good moments, bro.
Shadows in the Starlight, probably.
Yeah.
Probably Shadows in the Starlight.
I'll tell you mine.
If not that, and this one may potentially be yours, is when Ezra gets the emitter from Huyang.
Oh, that is my 2 moment.
Mm-hmm.
My 1 moment is Jason using the Force and helping his mom see the fight and hearing the lightsaber clashes, and then Huyang being like, his father was Kanan Jarrus, a Jedi. Like that moment.
And then Carson Teva's like, all right.
Yeah, literally. He's like, Oh, okay.
Sure, why not?
I mean, that being said, yes, if everyone's saying Shadow Warrior is incredible, Shadow Warrior is not. I would say my third favorite moment. Ooh, this is tough, dude. Thrawn first showing up when
Insane.
in like the music and the chimes, and then also
Ahsoka's first battle with Balin, though, is like,
yep. That's what I was gonna say. I was like that from that battle to also her like from her beating Marok to getting that battle to Sabine getting there and then like her getting not even really manipulated but kind of manipulated, like, getting sweet talked.
Oh really? Your profile picture wouldn't tell me that.
Yeah. Into like Balin being like, you can trust me, we can find Ezra again. Like that the end of episode 4 genuinely like that last 15 minutes just shocked me. I was like, this is so cool. Like they actually it felt like they took a risk. It felt like it didn't feel as safe as they thought it would be. And I love when a show takes risks, especially with characters.
Absolutely could not agree more, MacMan.
It's
so good.
In Mando,
all of the fight in at the end of the finale of
oh yeah, and then she just gets the cut on the stomach, bro.
So good.
Yeah. Also, Ezra getting back to home one or getting back to it is
good.
Awesome.
Good
moment. You already talked about it a little bit earlier, but Andor.
Yep, it's the Force healer scene. Well, that's without a doubt my favorite part of Andor.
Mine is. I talked about my favorite moment in season 2, but I think overall my favorite moment in the show is the heist at Aldhani. Is all the stars. Yeah. That like. That going into that was what was playing on the radio.
Yeah,
but that and then it going into the end of the episode where Luthen is that it's playing the swelling of the theme and he's just laughing because they won, bro. Yep. Like that little glimmer of hope that like they actually did it. It actually happened.
Yeah.
Oh, that is the best thing about Andor is every little moment when they get a win feels like they've just it makes you feel like they actually can do it. And we know that they do, right? But it puts you so much in the headspace of those characters and how tumultuous this fight is that every little victory feels like just like a win on a massive scale, you know?
Yeah. I do think the more that I think the more time that passes from the Force healer scenes in Andor, the more I love it. Obviously, I love it because my username is Will of the Force. I am a huge fan of the woo-woo Force stuff in Star Wars. Obviously, we both are when the Force is not only mentioned, but when it gets weird, obviously. And with the Force healer, especially in the current time we are in, that somebody has the hope that they do to believe in what they do, and they don't even actually know, like the Force healer not actually necessarily believing it for herself of maybe I don't actually have this power, but I'm gonna keep trudging through and a little bit of fake it till I make it, and then finding Cassian and that candle being relit of that hope inside of her. And there's not a whole lot of force that happens, right? There's not a lot. Nobody picks up a rock. Nobody lifts an X-Wing. Nobody moves a lightsaber. But like the bruise just heals a bit and Cassian feels better afterwards. And that makes it a lot more tangible in the real world for me. And I think a lot of people, when like I say your focus determines your reality, is your mind is so much more powerful than you think it is. And yes, everybody has the ability in a galaxy far, far away, regardless of their midichlorian count, to tap into the Force. But that there are times where it presents itself and you believe, and then it becomes the thing that you are able to hang your hat, that you are able to hang the hat of your hope on, is extremely cool. And I just think that scene, as much as so much of like Mon Mothma's speech and Nemec's manifesto, like all of that stuff is obviously so incredibly potent with meaning. but like that scene specifically of like maybe it's not a grandiose speech. It's not big. It's not like this big example or distribution of why you need to stand up for what is right. It's just this like little glimmer of hope, and I think that's so much of what Star Wars is based off of, especially in the like since its beginning with the original trilogy. So that scene specifically is like the more time that passes from that scene, I'm just like it's everything I look for.
Mm-hmm. I
love it.
It's an amazing moment. Yeah, I already said you fools are making me want to rewatch all of this stuff because I have this stupid thing called a job, so I can't.
Man.
Oh, Star Wars Rebels, bro. I mean, there's a lot, but I think I have my personal favorite moment, but I can't not say Twilight of the Apprentice, dude.
That is without a doubt mine is Twilight of the Apprentice.
Also,
I think my second is Kanan talking to the Bendu.
Yeah.
Like I love the Bendu.
Also, I think we have to put this in the pantheon of Rebels moments, but he will avenge us. Like Fireside.
Yeah. Oh my
Obi-Wan, God. Maul. Like that's.
Yeah. Damn. Does that beat Twilight of the Apprentice?
It's so good. It's my top 3. Like it's like for me, it's anything with Kanan obviously is gonna be up there, but Kanan's death, yes, is I mean that character just is so much of everything that I love in Star Wars. But yeah, Ben versus Maul and Maul's death, and then also Twilight of the Apprentice. Those are like.
That's so tough.
And it's just the end of the show in general, bro. Like Sabine being like, Ezra's out there, we're gonna go find him. Like Ahsoka showing up again,
yeah.
like in the white robes. Like, ugh.
I think if I'm being realistic on
knowing yourself,
knowing myself, it's probably Twilight of the Apprentice. But Maul versus Obi-Wan is like they're neck and neck, dude. It's very much like if somebody asked me my favorite character in Star Wars, it is Luke Skywalker and Ahsoka.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot separate them.
Yeah.
So probably that.
And then you see Luke running to the at the end of the episode. You see Luke running to the house.
It's just like
it also is a really good connective tissue to Kenobi.
Luke.
And it's playing the New Hope music, bro.
It's stupid good.
It's so good.
All right, Clone Wars season 7.
Yours is literally tattooed on you, I believe.
Yep. It is the Vader finding Ahsoka's lightsaber, walking away, and then the silhouette of Vader in the T-visor of the 332nd clone helmet buried in the snow.
To me, that is, I think I have one personal favorite moment that is like tied with it, but I do think like it's hard for me to go back and forth in the same way that you're doing with the Princess and Ben. For me, in the room on Mandalore, Maul and Ahsoka is like basically Maul's speech to her, and then going into that fight is just like you're listening to Maul and you're like, dude, Maul is like actually kind of in the right now. You know? It's really that, and then the final moment of season 7, in the visor.
Ahsoka like talking to Rex and being like, "You're a good man, Rex." Like that too, and then like the helmet comes off and the tear goes down his face. One moment that makes me bawl no matter what from the Siege of Mandalore arc is when Ahsoka steps off of Bo-Katan's ship and R2 speeds towards her. Like, oh my gosh, Ahsoka's back.
Yeah,
I like that kills me. Every time.
For me as well, another moment is when Anakin gives, as someone who loves the meaning of a lightsaber, and when he gives her lightsabers and he's like, made them a little bit better is such an Anakin thing to the fact that he made them blue and was like, here's your lightsabers, I made them blue. Like that's his way of saying like, I love you, like that's his little sister.
Ahsoka seeing the 332nd for the first time where they all have her face paint on and like Rex is like, the boys have something to show you. And dude, another one of my favorite moments is like there. I could think of 400 of my favorite moments.
I was about to say, here's a great one. Is like
that's a great one.
Like,
is when
him crying in order to like,
dude, when Ahsoka and Rex are walking down the hallway and everybody keeps calling Ahsoka Commander, and she's like, "But I'm not." Is like,
they don't. It's the whole it's the whole experience outranks everything sort of thing, and it's like they understand that like they have so much respect for her at this moment. You know, they like they don't
Ahsoka
care.
Jumping off of the ship too,
dude. Into the pose,
and then like, but like, all right, boys, see you down there. That
whole like it's awesome.
And she saves the trooper. Thanks, Commander. And
Thanks, Commander. Out. Dude, I love that moment. Good. Anytime we talked about that at one point on an episode, I believe, and when we were talking about Clone Wars. Anytime that moment happens, I tear up for some reason. Like anytime I'm just like the amount of respect. Like she's saving these people. Like, and we're people that are so like superhero like fans. Of course, we're gonna do our episode after this. Even though this has turned into a very long episode, my fault. But like when you have like a in the Batman, like Batman saving that lady, right? And she's like reaching out for him, like as she's going up in the gurney, or like Peter in the Amazing Spider-Man, like taking off the mask and being like, it's all right. It's like those like human moments when a character is saving somebody. It's like
it's also very like all of Clone Wars season 7, like with the Anakin stuff and with the Rex stuff. There's a moment in the new run of comics for DC where Nightwing is like speaking to all of the heroes and like not necessarily taking over the Justice League, but he's like speaking to all of them. And I don't remember if they're in the Fortress of Solitude or not, but like they're in like an ice area and Nightwing does this entire speech. And then the next panel, it cuts to Batman. He's like, that's my boy. It's like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
That kills me.
I think we're big suckers of like legacy, and any time that stuff like is fulfilled, like it's so good.
Stupid.
There's all of our favorite moments from the stuff that we have watched when in terms of Kathleen Kennedy's produced Star Wars projects.
And without Kathleen Kennedy, none of those would have happened. And it's been an interesting time for Star Wars during her run, but I would not substitute it for anything. It's given me some of my favorite moments in Star Wars.
I wouldn't trade any of these moments for the world, bro.
Like, literally these two things wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Kathleen Kennedy. So I appreciate it.
Nor that Ahsoka poster or that animation poster behind you or that Luke moment or
the Rebels figure that's up there on the shelf.
I mean, there's a good handful of things that I got a Mando here. I got a Wayfinder here. I got an Acolyte mask here. I got Kanan here. Like I so much of it is we all know Grayson. Oh, I thought you were talking about me. I was like, what? I understand now. I'm like, who is my favorite Robin? Batman is my favorite Robin. You want to do some rapid fire news stuff real quick before we wrap it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Beautiful. Let's do that.
Oh.
I don't know why it always does that.
Why do they hate us?
Like, why does it not just put us back where we are?
Okay, we keep doing it at the same time. You want to talk about this was, I think we were tabling this for later. No, we're gonna do it now. Let's talk about the GE Comics stuff.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that.
Yeah, because that was kind of our whole thumbnail.
Yeah. Well, let's do the Galactic Racer stuff first. Because you're a little bit more well versed on that.
Sure.
Also, pull it up. Talk about what you need to.
You gotta use the bathroom.
I have to be so bad.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Okay. I'm gonna do a little one man show thing just to kind of consolidate. That is not what I wanted to share. What is happening? Here we go. So Games Radar did an article with I believe it is the director, the CEO of Fuse Games, for Galactic Racer. And the headline is the Outer Rim is your highway in Star Wars Galactic Racer, but it's more than Burnout in space. You can't make a Star Wars racing experience and not have pod racing. So people were asking, like, because it's Galactic Racer and it's a bunch of different racing things. People were wondering, like, was pod racing going to be in it? And they're like, yeah, obviously, like pod racers are going to be in it, which is awesome. So I read this article earlier, and basically they were talking a lot about how it's going to feel, it is the same developers or ex-developers as the Need for Speed games and Burnout, which are a lot more arcadey type racing games. But Fuse Games CEO and co-founder Matt Webster was saying how there's depth across all of the systems, including progression, tuning not just the aesthetic of your racer, but also the internals, like getting under the hood. So it said later on, slick vehicle handling and smooth driving experience is the tip of the asteroid. And you can't have, obviously, you can't have racing in the Galactic League without pod racing. It's the pinnacle of speed and racing in the Star Wars galaxy. But we wanted to do more, offer the ability to pilot vehicles they know and love alongside ones that they haven't experienced before across a range of solo and multiplayer modes. We get a little shot right here where we get some really cool looking speeders. Competitive element is crucial for a solid racing game, but they said later on that it's gonna bring a lot more of like an arcadey feel and make racing games kind of fun again. So for people who are not big like car enthusiasts, said we spent an enormous amount of effort in this camera in particular because we're gonna have there's the third person mode, but also a lot of the they're gonna have a first person mode as well, which is extremely cool. So hopefully you don't have bad motion sickness, but some perspectives bring you closer to the vehicle with the sense of speed and, of course, situational awareness. And then, like I said earlier, they were talking about how you get pretty much you're kind of custom making your Star Wars racecraft, and you'll have the aesthetics, the physical look of your ship, but also the ability to adjust the performance characteristics, which I think is kind of a no-brainer. Let's just add, get out of here. They said it's a little tidbit, but it allows you to, they said, get in character by watching some of your favorite Star Wars movies and stuff. So yeah, a good bit of customization. Pod racers are confirmed, and a good array of solo and multiplayer modes, which is, oh, you're back. Hey, what's up? Which is pretty fun. So yeah, honestly, this has made me really excited. I've been getting a lot more in a racing mood lately, and I like that they're making it kind of like this kind of amalgamation of all of the different types of racing, whether it's swoop bikes or speeder bikes or land speeders or pod racers or whatever that racer was in Bad Batch that Tech did when he got that one episode, and I went, oh, he's going to die this season. That's kind of the general. Is it this one? Yeah, and it flipped it again. All right. Can you hear me? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm like crazy laggy for some reason again.
I don't know. Maybe it'll buff out, but we'll see. But that was my little synopsis of the racer stuff. So pod racers confirmed, and customization of not just the outside of your racer, but also the internals as well, which is pretty cool. So performance modifications. You want to talk about the comics now, or do you want to talk about the photos?
Yeah. Am I like okay to talk about it, or am I just like crazy choppy?
Your visuals are choppy, but I can hear you fine.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'll bring this up. Maybe I'll be choppy, but at least you can hear me. Okay. Where are we at?
When you're not talking, I'm like, are you there? Oh, there we go. It is there, I think.
Well, it's just like, what the crap, dude? Okay.
There we go.
Oh, look, Riz Ahmed.
Hey, Bodhi.
Ad right here. Okay, so we are getting new comics for Galaxy's Edge. That Galaxy's Edge is now getting the rebrand facelift for part of the park to be post OT themed with Luke and Leia and Han. These comics are called Galaxy's Edge Echoes of the Empire. There were 3 covers released with Grogu, Luke, and Vader on them.
Okay.
This is kind of the little synopsis here. We're returning to Batuu, and we're bringing the biggest stars in the Star Wars galaxy with us. A major new era is dawning at Galaxy's Edge, and consider Echoes of the Empire a holocron that reveals the secret story behind that experience. It's going to be epic, and Jedi drawing masters Roy Mercado and Jethro are making sure every page. Oh, and Jedi drawing masters Roy Mercado and Jethro are making sure every page.
Oh, I was confused. I was like, are these new Star Wars characters?
they're drawing masters, I guess.
Gotcha.
And Phil Noto did the cover of the main one with Luke standing in front of the Falcon. And then there's some other covers, the Grogu variant cover, and then there's the Vader variant cover. There's the Luke one, which is insanely cool.
Very cool. When is this? When is? Do we know? Dude, that Vader one is peak too. I have to get all of these.
Like really cool. And then the Grogu one is very interesting because out of the 3, this is the only one technically not on Batuu. Like this looks like
Tython.
Where does Luke have the
Ossus?
On Ossus.
Okay.
So
there's 5 issues of it
arriving April 22nd.
Dang, it's another like 2.5 months away.
Yep. But I do think there is reason to believe that these comics are going to do more than just make a backstory for Batuu, because the Grogu of it all. Grogu is a part of it. Like that's at least we can assume from that variant that there will be some Grogu in this. I also think it's safe to assume that there's going to be some Grogu in this because of the facelift that Smuggler's Run is getting, or not facelift, but the addition of the Mando Grogu stuff in Smuggler's Run.
Yeah.
And I think it would be a little weird not to tie it in somehow to what they're doing with Smuggler's Run for this comic, as well as like the chain line is like Grogu being mentioned in the comics because Mando and Grogu are being added more prominently to Galaxy's Edge, as well as being a part of an actual ride in Smuggler's Run because of the Mandalorian and Grogu movie.
Yeah.
So it's like that's in the middle with Smuggler's Run, but you can draw the through line of that comic, the comic series, to to the Mandalorian and Grogu movie.
Yeah.
And if Luke Skywalker is going to appear in those comics, so much so that he is the main issue is him on the front standing in front of the Falcon on Batuu, I think it would make sense that he might show up in the Mandalorian and Grogu, because there has been talks of some of this story, and here it is right here that I don't have it pulled up anymore. Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, and Chewbacca head to Batuu in search of important intel and stumble upon a dangerous relic, one that puts them on a collision course with the Empire.
Okay.
Now,
so is the question? So I know we were talking about timeline stuff, and I don't mean to interrupt you, but
no, go for it.
But like, we know that like the bazaar and all of that stuff, like the marketplace, is going to be like TV show time period, and we also know that Luke and Leia are going to be in their post Return of the Jedi outfits. So, and I know that Vader obviously is in like his little corner, and it's going to be each section. So, is Han going to be in a different section too? Because if that's the case, then they're kind of making it like they're. Well, I guess no. Han would be over there.
Han is going to be with Leia.
Okay, so I guess Vader is set in between Empire and Jedi, but Luke, Leia, Han, and Chewie and all of them are set after after Jedi, because
Yes.
if Han is there, and that's kind of loosely connecting
Yeah.
to the movie, like the shows and stuff. So it's kind of cordoned off into like, I guess, 3 eras, right? Between Empire and. Okay.
So correct me if I'm wrong, Sonny. I thought that Han and Leia were together. Chewie would still be with Rey for some of it, but they would be doing photo ops with Chewie and Han by the Falcon. Because there's that part of like Han and Leia, at least from the Walt Disney World blog article, I believe, that it's like Han and Leia will be together, but don't fret, Han will also be with Chewie for some like photo ops by the Falcon as well.
Maybe, yeah.
That's what I assumed.
Also, there's a piece of artwork that I'm trying to find, and I cannot find it. It's bothering me, and I know, and I literally know it because you showed it to me before.
Of what?
It's that artwork.
Of the way it's sectioned off.
No, I was gonna bring up the Luke and Mando teaming up. They're like on like either Navarro or like on, because I was gonna find it because I feel like it. Okay, this is interesting artwork that I'm finding. What am I looking at right now? Let's see. Luke Skywalker and the Mandalorian team up. I wanted to just find it as a good visual. Maybe I can't find it. Maybe I'm stupid. Either way,
I know what you're talking about. It's somebody posted it on ArtStation.
So because I remember my whole thing is that they were talking about how like Vader was looking for Luke, but Luke is in his post Jedi robes and has his green lightsaber already, and Han is obviously not frozen in carbonite, which would mean that Han, Leia, Luke, and Chewie are all post ROTJ. But then Vader and the Stormtroopers are all pre Jedi, post Empire, and then we have the sequel trilogy timeline, right? So maybe it's actually making a little bit more sense now.
Yeah. Cue the Imperial March. Darth Vader's search for Luke Skywalker will bring him to Batuu. This Sith Lord will be joined by Imperial stormtroopers as they seek the elusive Jedi. They may find hints of the Force around the outpost. Leia Organa and Han Solo will be reunited with Luke Skywalker and Chewbacca amid the rocky spires. Luke Skywalker will roam the outpost seeking knowledge of the Force and artifacts related to lightsaber building, kyber crystals, and more, which would make sense because of the comics saying that they're looking for some sort of artifact. Yep. Leia Organa may be spotted near the Millennium Falcon, where she'll recruit travelers and locals to help keep Luke safe. Han Solo will also linger around his prize ship, tempted by the local cantina. And then it says, so that's
okay. So what we're saying though is,
they're all just gonna kind of be around the Falcon.
They didn't confirm that Luke would be back in the same outfit he had last year, so there's a chance he's in something else.
I would think it's the same outfit just because of
the cover. Yeah, that's what I think too. And also, like, why would they waste the costume? You know, if they've already have a couple of those costumes laying around of him in his Mando robes.
I did also see, I forget which Instagram account, which Disney update account it was for the parks, posted an ad that they are looking for Luke Skywalker character actors.
Good call.
Yep.
I don't think I'm gonna start. I don't know if Luke is still here. Not Luke Skywalker. Luke's outpost. I'm gonna just coin the term that he told me that I think is funny. And I think it's fine. I don't think Luke Bongwater was exactly was cutting it, bro.
Luke, that version of Luke Skywalker had a lot of knowledge, and he kept it all in the back of his wig.
Yeah, dude, because they were always talking about how high he would look. Like
I know you're like trying to be mystical, but you're also like, hey, you're Luke Skywalker.
Also, just got a shout out though, because videos have been circulating of some of these Star Wars nights of one of the actors who plays Anakin.
Really good.
Incredible, dude.
Really good.
Perfect Matt Lanter, Hayden like combo.
Really good.
Yeah. But yeah, so regarding the like Luke, I mean, I'm curious if like since Mando and Grogu and Are they saying? Did they say Ahsoka? I can't remember.
Yeah, Ahsoka is going to be encounter Ahsoka Tano and the Mandalorian and Grogu near the marketplace.
Okay. But they never said
Surrounded
Boba.
by toys of themselves.
That's that's awesome. It's like the Stark Expo, or like
Yeah.
what is it? From Iron Man.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, we've talked about it a lot, and we keep mentioning it, and I'm sure we will continue to mention it for another 3 months. But I have a hard time believing that for a Star Wars movie back in theaters, for the first one in 7 years, that they wouldn't have some sort of major character show up. You know?
Yeah.
And like, even if it's like Luke and Mando already know each other,
Yep.
right? They have that baseline relationship. It doesn't have to be Luke or Grogu should come train with me. That's past. They don't need to do that anymore. But it could be there is a crossing of interests.
Yep.
The question is, though, with all the Kathleen Kennedy stuff about recasting, is it going to be another deep fake version? In the theater.
I would be shocked if it's not a deep fake version, I think, for Mando and Grogu.
And I unfortunately agree with you, and I also wish that wasn't the case.
I wish it wasn't the case as well, but I do think it is highly likely. I would say it's more likely we get Luke as a deep fake Luke Skywalker in the movie than if we get Luke at all.
Yeah.
Like, if it is to happen, I would say it's a very slim chance they'd use this movie to recast Luke Skywalker.
It's interesting because I'm like, it's been a couple years since they've done it, and the technology has changed a lot. And I'm like, I don't think it would. I think especially for a movie, they'd make it look good, but it's just one of those things that I just don't like the precedent that it's setting.
No, absolutely not.
And I'm like, I would rather them have. Honestly, this is going to be a weird thing. I would rather childish Gambino, Donald Glover, Lando be in the Mandalorian movie, or like Alden Ehrenreich's Han Solo, and they get like a team up with them, as opposed to a deep fake Luke Skywalker if they can't decide an actor to play Luke Skywalker. But I really do hope that with the new changing of the guard, that potentially Dave and Linwin are push more for them doing new actors. We talk about this all the time, so that's all I'll say.
I do think if they were to do new actors, it would come at the expense of they would be planning to use them again. Because you don't have one person sign on for the role of recasted Luke Skywalker and then not use them again. And I'm saying that now, having nothing to do with the way it worked for Alden in Solo, which was stupid that they didn't bring him back more than that. And that obviously that the Lando series never actually happened. And I mean, it's production every 2 weeks they say it is. So
is it a movie now?
As of right now, it's a telegram. Like, it could be anything.
Morse code, bro.
It's a carrier pigeon.
I was about to say, I was like, it's like in a fortune cookie.
Yeah. Like, the medium changes every week for what they're doing. Like I said, I do think it's if there was somebody who was going to make an appearance, I think it would be Luke Skywalker, just to get butts in seats for the Mandalorian and Grogu. I will say, I hope it is not something to do with like Grogu goes back to Luke or something.
Don't,
because that's
let things stick.
Like, how often are we just going to retread that storyline and then just it flip flops just as much as the Lando show being a movie or a show?
See, well, I'm not going to bring that comment up actually because that's a report, and I don't want to talk about reports. I want to talk about real news. So
speaking of reports, though, which is kind of real news, Bloomberg says that what's his name? I forget his name. They have a likely successor for Iger.
Oh, I have been hearing that he's going to drop out by the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, did they say a name, or they're just like they have one, but like,
They said a name. I don't remember his name. It's the guy who is like who they were talking about initially.
okay. I know a lot of people have been talking.
Josh D'Amaro.
Oh, D'Amaro? Okay, that's what I was about to say. Josh D'Amaro. That's a great pick.
Yeah.
If that's a great pick, if I personally think they need to do what Lucasfilm was doing, and that they do a co-leadership thing, because Josh D'Amaro is a great ideas guy. He's like a Dave Filoni, but he's not a businessman. So I'm like, that's what Bob Iger is. Bob Iger's a businessman. I don't think he's necessarily the best when it comes to the creative decisions. So now he is at the liberty of the board, but Josh D'Amaro has been the head of the parks for a while. What?
Is this the guy who killed Muppets?
Maybe. It might be.
Is this the guy who killed Jim Henson's last living project?
Maybe. I don't know if it was him or the boy.
Okay, not happy anymore.
I'm sorry. I don't like it either.
That just killed my whole mood. But
I'm so sorry.
Whatever.
I hate it too.
I don't have the same nostalgia for Dino Land as everybody else does. I apologize. It just wasn't my favorite place to go in the parks. However, I'll cut somebody for Muppet the Muppet area.
Yeah, no. Especially because they just expanded, like they added like a new restaurant and stuff too, and then I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, technically, yeah.
Josh, when I catch you, Josh, fun. I'm sure it'll be fun. But just why did specifically put a photo of himself as a Muppet hanging from the rafters of the queue of Muppet Vision 3D?
I do love, dude. I'm actually bummed, bro. Like the more that I think about it, I loved Muppet Vision 3D, bro.
Dog, the way it interacted with so many different entertainment experiences of animatronics, of live somebody in costume, 3D animation, to sounds, to the bubbles, to you turning around a projector and then a part of the wall being blown out with a cannon. Like there's a technical feat has been wiped for Monsters Inc.
There you go.
February 4th, Sabrina Carpenter, baby.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she's hosting. She's hosting the Muppet Show. Muppet Show's back. February 4th. It's like SNL. They always have a host.
I did not know that. What? When was the last time they did one?
Welcome back to the Muppet Show. With tonight's host, Sabrina Carpenter. And then they pull back, and it's like,
that's.
And then
is this on Disney Plus?
Yeah, February 4th. And then Gonzo explodes it out of the O.
Is it like one episode, or is it a whole season?
I don't know if they're doing more than. I would assume they're doing a couple episodes.
Okay.
But it's going to be like an event where like you get to watch on February 4th, and maybe they do one once a month, or like. But I think
that's
I don't think they're doing just one.
Was it always on? Oh, and on cable.
ABC, baby.
So was it always? How long is this? What do I?
It was only 2 seasons. Like you mean the original show?
Yeah.
It was only 2 seasons, and it was mid-70s. Like
so this is like a long time ago.
Mid-70s, yeah. Or no, mid-80s.
Okay.
Because it's after Empire that Mark was on.
Oh,
because he's in his Dagobah pit.
Yeah. Okay. Right now it's just one, but if it does well, there will be more, which is why I need everyone to watch it.
Yep.
Okay. I'll be there.
Oh, I like without question, I am watching it.
Yeah, that's awesome. They did the Muppets Tonight in the 90s, but that was way different. Okay.
Way different.
Okay.
And then they also did Jim Henson's, which wasn't really the Muppet Show, but before it was like Jim Henson's Sex and Violence, and it was like way different. Before the
what?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was like, it was like Jim Henson, because Jim Henson had done Sesame Street for a really long time, and he's like, "What if we did something for adults?" And he just went the other way.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, come on, it'd be awesome.
Yep.
It'd be if they did an adaptation, like a Muppets parody. Yeah, it'd be sick.
If you guys are looking for an incredible documentary to watch, the Idea Man documentary that's on Disney Plus right now, I can't get through that thing without going through a tissue box, dude. It is so good. Jim, that is like, if I'm thinking of like, it's like Jim Henson, George Lucas. Who would that third person be? Of like my triangle.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like it's like gotta be like some comedian or something.
I don't know, dude. That's tough. I'll think of it eventually and just be like, oh yeah, that's who it is.
Spielberg?
No. I love indie,
okay.
but like and look, as somebody who like enjoys Spielberg's other stuff, I'm also like, do I think like in terms of like that would be the third like iconicity wise? Yeah, it's Henson, Spielberg, George Lucas.
Jack Kirby.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Because Macman said Stan Lee, but I was thinking of how big of a thing, like fan of the Thing you are and everything. I'm like,
Jack Kirby's a good one.
He's awesome.
Yeah, maybe Jim Lee, but like that's, but that's not really like a story thing. I don't know. That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah. You want to talk about this Shadow Lord stuff before we wrap up? We've been going for over 2 hours.
Oh yeah.
just pull up these Funkos real quick.
Yeah. Where was that? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Remove. Stop screen. Here it is. Pulled it up from Instagram.
Oh, there it is.
Come on. Okay.
Yeah.
We got pops, baby.
We got some pops. Yo, okay. It was funny so we have a group chat with Seth and with Connor, and it was it's sent the one of Icarus, and he was like, guys, this is just wait, it is different tattoos.
It is a different guy. This is the guy from the trailer who's behind Maul in the hallway scene.
Oh, I thought he was. I didn't realize he actually does have tattoos.
No, this is like this is a different guy. This is a completely different guy who's named in the StarWars.com article of who is this Steve Blum? Is this the guy Steve Blum is doing the voice of?
Oh, I really didn't pay attention.
Hold on.
That's crazy.
Maul Shadow Lord.
Yeah, they gave Rook Cast a crazy new paint job.
Also, I don't know if this is how it's going to be in the show, but Maul is looking nice in those blue robes.
Yeah, it's like almost like a washed out black. Like it's like a blue gray, you know?
It's sick.
So his Insight changes profile picture and it's kind of sick. That actually is did someone draw that, bro? That's awesome. That's sick. Also, yeah, they gave the Inquisitor that gets slimed out by Ahsoka a cool aura farming nickname named the Crow. Will he be cool?
Where?
Oh, he said he found it on Google. All right, there you go. I mean, hey, it works.
Here it is. Steve Blum is Icarus. Yeah. AJ Lacasio is Merrick. Steve Blum is Icarus. Obviously, Vanessa Marshall is Rick Cast. David Collins, Spybot.
They got like the mixture of like Force Unleashed and Rebels crew in here. Like it's awesome.
Steve Blum.
Wait, they made this show for me.
This character.
So Zeb and Wolverine himself is going to be. I really thought Seth was like being sarcastic. I was like, oh, that's funny. Like it literally is just Maul undercover, but no, it's like a fully different guy.
Yep.
Where does this guy come from?
I think that's who they break out. Okay. My theory for what the trailer was when we see them walking down that building at the beginning, that's Maul breaking those other Dathomiri out of prison to like recruit them.
And
And he's one of the guys.
do you think
Because there's this guy, and then there's also like a big bulky like wrecker guy.
Yeah.
And those are the two behind him. And then there's like the yellow scene where Maul like stabs the guy through the wall.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, Icarus, and the other big guy are who's behind him.
I need to rewatch the trailer. Macman, I have to set the record straight. Okay, I'm gonna be the actually guy. Her name is Devon Azara, and if she turns into Talon, she will not be Darth Talon. But I don't think they're just gonna have like a full different name change yet. Thank you, Justin. Devon Azara. I think they're gonna take the concept of Maul having an apprentice, but she's not gonna be a Darth, and she's not gonna be called Talon, unless her like code name is like codename Talon or something like a Fulcrum sort of deal. But no Darth.
Something interesting here. This is Maul without the cloak on. He's got a double-sided lightsaber. Mm-hmm. This is Maul with the cloak on. His lightsaber's in half here.
You think he can? He probably can just disconnect it at this point, right?
I would assume
like a Cal Kestis thing.
But what happened to the other half?
What do you mean? What other half?
The other half of the lightsaber.
Probably just took it off, bro.
But is this when he gets like the?
See, we don't. I don't know what the deal is because doesn't he fully lose his lightsaber in Clone Wars Season 7? So he doesn't have that half of his Phantom Menace lightsaber anymore, right?
I mean, I guess, but it's also like,
is it
just like an Indiana Jones hat sort of thing?
God, I hope not, because that would bother me. That's not how the lightsabers work.
The Force works.
Not Maul Shadow Hunter. God, I'm so stupid. It's only one word difference.
Dude, I'm not a pop guy, but
you're gonna get some
coming out. And then also when I was at Walmart and they had the new like Japanese variant Maul where he's got like the face mask on and his lightsaber is a red samurai sword.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah. Dude, I saw you post that. That was sick.
And then at the end of this month, the Target Con Cad Bane samurai pop comes out. I might be a pop guy. Might be a pop guy now.
Might be back on it. Okay, so any picture that I see and I can also look at the official. For Shadow of Maul they used the Clone Wars Season 7, but I'm not going to take that. Any image that I see of the trailer, it is a completely different lightsaber. So my guess is he probably gets a lightsaber off of the. Oh, I found an image. Yeah. Wait, what? No. Huh? Is this from Season 7? I can't tell. I think he gets a new lightsaber. I feel. Wait, but no, this is the clip from the teaser trailer where he's like this. Hold on, let me share the screen. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not going to share the screen. So that is his Season 7 lightsaber. So maybe he goes back and gets it. I don't know. Yeah, that one right there. I'm looking at an image from Shadow Lord and it's the exact same lightsaber. That's a sick jacket, by the way.
Love it.
So I don't know what the deal is. I don't understand.
Does he give the other half of his red lightsaber
to her? Do you think people would be disappointed though that he doesn't have a full double-bladed lightsaber? I honestly, hot take, I love when Maul fights with a single lightsaber because I feel really like it's cool. It's unexpected.
How much you want to bet if he fights with a single lightsaber, he'll put it behind his back like Starkiller does?
Just once.
Just once he switches to the reverse grip.
I'd love that.
Come on!
Has a spy bot in the background.
Sammy Witwer, please do it.
I could see it. I just love also that what's his face just has a full-on minigun. That's insane.
Yeah, bonkers.
I really thought that was Maul with a minigun when I saw that, and I was like, that's fine.
The background is interesting on these boxes too. Are we thinking that's a Dathomir thing? Because that doesn't look like Danix.
I mean, also the branding is very red. The whole branding is very red and yellow. It's very, very Maul eyes and tattoos. So maybe. But I mean, I would be shocked if Dathomir is not brought up in some capacity or like gone to, you know.
Yeah. That
Oh,
this guy,
what if Maul only has one half, then takes Devin Azara's and bleeds it, bro? We got a Darth Maul bleeding, like shows her how to bleed a crystal.
that would be crazy.
That'd be sick. Like dude, it's that scene where he's got the tea and then he like, I don't know. He's like drinking
that's
some
Asajj's lightsaber with the tea.
Well,
Isn't it?
Concept design for Asajj, yeah.
Yeah.
They've never really set the record straight on the whole Asajj with the yellow lightsaber thing.
Yeah.
Mainly because the consistency of Dark Disciple was very weird, where she kept changing lightsabers around a bunch. And also, like, that was what it was going to look like in the show had they made the episodes, but then they never did. And then they just decided to reuse the design for season 7. But then people were like, oh no, Maul got it from Asajj's grave. And I'm like, no. I was like, no.
Yeah. Biggest thing here, this Inquisitor is called the Crow.
Isn't he technically the 11th brother?
He's the 38th cousin at this point.
11th brother,
They're all...
Star Wars. Yeah, that's the 11th brother. Okay, so he's technically called the Crow.
The Crow.
I mean, it literally is a crow mask, so...
Yeah, Inquisitors don't really have, like, call signs like that, so that's pretty cool.
I mean, we have Marok. Marok's the first brother.
Yeah, but that's like a name, though.
As far as we know, it could be a nickname, because technically, like, Marok doesn't mean like wolf or something, because they probably damn wolves.
Yeah. In Latin, crow actually means wolf.
Well, the planet that what do you call it? Ahsoka, the Jedi episode takes place on is called Corvus, which just means crow.
Yep.
And there's also a ship in Star Wars called the Corvus that also means crow.
The first season of Ahsoka was Stormcrow, wasn't it?
Yep.
So
the Corvus is the Iden Versio's ship. So there's a lot of, and then there's also Imbo's dog is named Marok. He got reincarnated as a
he just anamorphs into a dog fighting Maul.
That'd be kind of crazy, dude. Force anamorph. Still, the pops are cool. I'm excited for Rookcast.
Yeah, it'll be cool. I'm just end of this month. I cannot wait for the new Cad Bane. That Cad Bane, like Samurai Cad Bane. What are we doing?
I didn't see that Funko.
What?
I saw the Maul one. I didn't see the Cad Bane one.
I'm pulling it up right now, and this will be the last thing we talk about before we talk about comics. Target Con.
Target Con?
Yeah, so they do the Target Con thing every year, where it's like they release like specific stuff. Dude.
Maybe you show me this, but I'll look at it again. Oh, you did show me this. Yeah.
Like this is the coolest. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Is it not out yet technically?
No, I think it comes out the last week of February, or like February 16th maybe.
Bro, he's got actually has like a full Bane mask.
Like it literally is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
That's awesome.
And that his hat is instead of a cowboy hat, like this is
this. Yeah.
Why is this not a figure? Why is this not an animated series? Why is this not tattooed on my body already?
Bro, if you got someone to like make like an animated or photorealistic version of like a samurai Cad Bane, it'd be sick.
I want this so bad. I'm going to get this. Like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's dope.
And it's the Target exclusive of this wave, because there's the Maul, the Stormtrooper, and Boba Fett that are like samurai style at a Walmart right now.
Okay.
But yeah,
I vibe with it. There's a long episode. I'm sorry, guys. It was really long.
And we still got more.
Yeah, we have more members exclusive episode. Right after this, we're literally about to end. We're going to talk a little bit about some Doomsday stuff. A little bit about Wonder Man. I haven't finished the show yet. We'll talk a little bit about it. So
new Daredevil trailer.
Daredevil, yeah. Oh my gosh. I've been liberated.
So sick that they use that song.
It's so good. So yeah, that is going to do it for the main episode of Determined Focus, episode 46. We will see you in the members exclusive if you are a member. And if not, we will be back next week. Again, please check us out on Spotify. All of the episodes are out on there. Feel free to give a rating and stuff. And if you want to catch up and listen to audio only in the background, this one will be on Spotify very shortly after. So yeah, thanks for being here.
I'll put the link for the next in right now in the chat. That way everybody, let me do this. Copy. Paste. This is where we'll be next.
Oh, awesome. Sounds good. May the force be with you. And more importantly, your focus determines your reality. And we'll see you in the members only comic episode.
Bye-bye.
Always remember.